entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time. You see, I would never say these things, at least not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele.
There's been a lot of conversation about deepfakes. Deepfakes are quite scary. However, experts agree that a candidate deepfake is not likely to disrupt the 2020 vote. The unique news is that the mere existence of deepfakes is enough to make people become a little uneasy. Joining us now from Charlotte, North Carolina is Roger Green. Roger, if a deepfake candidate ever happens, that could be a nightmare.
Absolutely, Nietzsche. It could definitely be a nightmare. I'm not sure how experts are so certain that it won't be an effect to our election process. We never would have thought in the previous election that a candidate would be accused of collaborating with a foreign country to disrupt our election. So at this point, I don't think anything is off the table. For those that don't know what deepfakes are, they're artificial intelligence that's used to computer generate an image that appears to look exactly like a person, and using those to create videos that would promote propaganda or spread false information in the aims of messing up our election.
Roger, I have to be honest with you. That video, for the, if I was just watching that on television or watching it on social media, looked extremely real.
Yes, that's the scary part about it. You have to really, really look closely to try to discern and detect what the differences is between real and fake. And they're getting better and better each day. We're not talking about some teenage kids sitting up in their room playing around with the computer. We're talking about extremely gifted graphic artists, many of which work in Hollywood and work for professional venues. The sad thing about it is it's normally used for satire, for comedy, just to superimpose an image over another image just for the sake of meme or to be funny. But it could definitely be used as a weapon to mess up and throw a monkey wrench in our election.
So, with the social media taking on as it is, we oftentimes will look at what we see posted on social media, and sometimes we don't always go and check the facts. And so, if we're beginning to see videos like this really could be a problem because this video looks very, very real. We take oftentimes what we see on the internet and say that that is a bona fide fact because we saw it in video.
Absolutely. With attacks like this, Nietzsche, it's known that the intent is not going to fool everyone. But if I can fool enough people, it could have a devastating impact on the election. So they know that, it's not going to fool everybody. But if I can fool several millions, then, mission accomplished.
The goal is oftentimes to present fictitious information intentionally or to disrupt what was said or to alter what was said. These deep fakes in any situation, in any election, could definitely pose a serious problem. I'm not sure how it would be prevented, but I'm sure they're working on something. Roger, always a great conversation with you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's always a pleasure talking with you.